Welcome to Module 3 of your D4H Basic Actions for SAR members. And we're going to be talking today about maintaining your qualifications, your certifications. So I want to make sure that you know how to check the status and also to print your own qualifications card. So to do this should look familiar. You're going to start with your profile. And you'll want to do this on a computer instead of on your phone because you'll be generating a PDF. And when you do that, I'm going to have you scroll down to your qualifications area and print. It's called an extended qualifications card. And what you'll want to do is, as a Mission Ready member, it is up to you to track your quals to make sure you know what's coming up, and to make sure that you sign up for an opportunity to renew those quals before they expire. So let's say that your qualification for, the Type 1 overnight is a good example. We only offer an evaluation for that in the summer. We don't do winter overnight Type 1. Nordic has your own, but for Type 1, it is not a winter evaluation. And what that means is if yours expires, say, in April, you need to get it done in the previous summer. You can't wait till April because you will not have an opportunity until at least June. So that's what I mean by make sure that you get signed up for an evaluation opportunity before it expires. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm just going to pop over to, this is my record. And I'm going to scroll down, as instructions say, you scroll down to your qualifications area here. And this is how you can view them online. Again, it says when it was awarded, when it expires. Now, in some cases, this is a special year. So if you're listening to this video and it is the year of COVID-19 restrictions, this says that my CPR will expire in 7 weeks. It is possible that I will not have an opportunity to take that because we cannot offer it. Therefore, what you'll see in some of these, you'll say, well, that date is rather off. It should be a 2-year recert, and suddenly you'll see my date, I'll have moved it out probably to the end of the year because we just cannot predict. So our WFA, you see I've already moved it out. It should have come due in September coming up, but we've moved it out because we don't think we can offer this right now. So if some of your certs are moved, that's why. But in a normal year, we would anticipate the 2-year recertification schedule. For many things, WFA would actually be the 1 year. Now we have a 1-year certification for that. That's pretty new. One other thing I'm going to point out to you on the orange star. So this says that I'm expected to do CPR, and the orange star means why. What are the expectations that I have that would say that I need CPR? And the answer is I'm a Type 2. And frankly, it's the same if you're a Type 1. So if you're Type 1 or 2, we have expectations for you. Even if you are expired on other things, you're expected to do CPR on a regular basis. Same thing down here that says I'm doing my map and compass. I'm a Type 2, I'm expected to do that. Well, the difference would be now if you go to the Type 2 fitness, a Type 2, I'm expected to do Type 2 fitness. If I were a Type 1, this would read Type 1 fitness, and this would read that I'm expected to do it on the basis of my being a Type 1. So these expectations are based on your role, either the type of searcher you are or on your role. For example, I am in Incident Command, I am on the planning team, and therefore I'm expected to take this ICS class. So that's what the orange star means. It means the qualification was set up and associated with my name based on something about me. And in most cases, it's because I'm a Type 2. So let's see what it takes to, again, we'll do the extended qualification card The reason you want to do that is it's going to show in case any are expired, you still want to list them. That other card only says what is current, but we want one that includes in case you have any that are expired. And we'll scroll down, and again, we'll see what's coming up for me the most soonest from now would be, typically have been that CPR, in which case I would be looking to sign up for a class. But since we don't have a class right now, I can't do that, and like I say, we'll have push people's dates out. Okay, so that's how your qualifications card. So at any time you can print this out. We no longer typically do a sign-off sheet like we used to, and so this is the equivalent of your sign-off sheet. You will not have been credited with doing any of these qualifications unless you've been signed off. So this is what we would use as in today's world as a current sign-off sheet. Okay. Now one more thing. Again, it is a little hard right now because it takes quite a bit of effort to keep moving people's dates. But if you want to find out ahead of time on email, it says email me if my qualifications are about to expire. And during normal times, we have the threshold, we have the date that would trigger that email to you is actually 90 days before it expires to give you plenty of lead time. If this is driving you a little bonkers right now because of the whole COVID thing, you can temporarily turn that off if you want. Just remember that once life gets back to where we can do training on a regular basis, evaluation on a regular basis, you'll want to set that back up again. It is good to get a warning well ahead of time so that you can stay on track. Okay, so final reminder, let us know if you need any help. Hopefully this has been clear.